Good morning and welcome to the vlog. Today we're in Killarney in County Kerry. Okay folks, I'm a bit below you here today. I'm down off the road. We're between the Eagle's Nest and the Upper Lakes in Killarney. As you can tell, I'm battling with plenty of cars on the roadside here. Not to worry, we'll forge on. Anyway, what a fantastic view we have here. This isn't normally like this. Massive amount of rain in the last fortnight here in Ireland, and dead calm conditions, to be perfectly honest. Yes, in the distance we can see some kind of ripple on the actual lake, but in general fantastic reflections. These stumps here behind me are normally surrounded by bog, but now with the water levels so high, water absolutely galloping off the mountains, and hopefully we might be able to take in some waterfalls as well later, but for the minute the reflections are there because it's still so calm. Behind you at the moment is another section of the Killarney National Park, and it almost looks like somewhere in Florida. Why? Because swamps, reflections of trees that are not normally underwater, completely underwater. Quite dark there, and Darren is over trying to get some shots at the moment over there, wondering whether they'll be any good or not, and I could not leave this scene go without taking some shots. The clouds are still on the hillsides there, and they're beginning to drift away, as you can see behind me, and hopefully we'll get some decent shots of those as well. It's not the best time of the day. It's between 12 and 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but still we're here, and when you're in Killarney, well, you shoot. Talk to you and catch you in the next one, okay? Bye. Okay, I've come across to the other side of the road, having shot maybe the traditional side, and as you can see, it's a bit like the Everglades in Florida, and we're trying to get some reflections of trees and tree stumps. I don't know if you can see it. I'll give you a view of that in a minute. We did happen to meet a friend of ours who we've met a few times on our travels, and she's an excellent photographer. Her name is Noreen O Shea, and what Noreen does is she looks for the patterns and the repeated patterns in the environment. That's what she's big into. She's from South Kerry, from Kenmare, and will often be found either on the Ring of Kerry, Killarney, or maybe even down along Castletown Bearway as well, the Beara Peninsula. Anyway, I'll talk to Noreen now, and she'll talk to you about what she's trying to shoot and why she's trying to shoot it, okay?
Hi guys, I'm just on my way here to Killarney, and I just stopped off here to take a photo of these the bracken here in the water. We've had loads of rain lately, so the water level's really high, so we've got these beautiful reflections with the autumn colours as they're changing now, just starting to change. You still have some greens in there, And we've got some lovely trees as well, with the reflections of the trees and the strong stump reflections.
You've great angles as well there, Noreen,
angles.
Especially with the actual diagonal there, and then the opposite diagonal in the reflection.
Yes, and going through, and yeah, so I'm trying to make a composition maybe with that in the foreground, and you know, some of the bracken in the background, and see how it works out, or
Fantastic.
just focus in close on the bracken itself,
and get patterns within that, because that's
within
what you're
that.
really into, isn't it?
Yes.
Tell us, have you seen this water as high as this for a while?
Not for a long time, no.
Yeah.
Not for a long time, no.
And
no,
it makes for
just
brilliant, let's say, there's trees further, and I'll show the lads a clip of that now, okay? There's trees over there with a lovely light coming in and backlit, and great reflections of the stumps within the water itself.
fantastic, yeah, fantastic it is, and it's just the light, the angle of the light now at this time.
It's super at this time.
It's super, so it brings out the colours as well.
Noreen, fantastic. We'll show you some of
Thanks,
Noreen's
guys.
shots now, okay? And you can see how good they are, okay? Talk to you.
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking every vow. I can understand.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm down on Killarney today with Fergus. Sorry for squinting, the sun's in my eyes, but that's good because there's a lovely scene behind us that's being lit up totally by the sun. We're down on Killarney golf course. We're down here to catch the deer and the rutting and all that kind of stuff. But the light is so nice, we decided that we'd take in a few landscapes. And as you can see, it's beautiful. The colour of the boats. I don't know, can you see at this height? But if you go up higher, there's a lake behind, and there's guys out fishing in boats as well. So it's just like glass today, the water. Which makes for nice reflections, as you see on the boat over here. It's just like mirror image of the boat, which is class. So I'm just out today shooting with my 16-35 for the landscapes, and basically I have my 7200 for shooting the deer later on. But make hay while the sun shines, and that's what we're going to do today. So I'll share a few of the images with you and hope you like them. Thank you.
You're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust. Ooh, yeah. I'm the lazy one, so I guess I should have known. You said yourself you wanna do this alone. What if your dreams are making it hard to think straight? If you still love me, I can wait, I can wait. And remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Supposed to go, or maybe I'm just too slow. But we should just lean together. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you.
Okay folks, we've an extremely strong sun here as we're about an hour from sunset. We are about halfway between Muckross House and Ross Castle, and this is Lough Leine, the main lake here in Killarney. It's probably too strong to shoot at the moment, i.e. the sun is. I have given it a go with a 1.2 reverse grad using f16 and f18. I've got a starburst of a sun. I looked at the back of the camera. Does it look great? I'm not quite sure. I'll have to wait till I get home. Unfortunately, the sun is going to just drop now onto the clouds that sit on top of the reeks. That time of the year really. Winter time it'll probably be even better because it doesn't quite drop down over the reeks. It drops south of the reeks, and summertime of course it drops north of the reeks. We may have to move to get a better sunset shot into Ross Castle and see how that goes. We're trying to pick out things here, but there's not much in this environment. We just took a chance on coming here. Last time we were here was about 4 or 5 months ago. A lot less water here. There are 2 mini jetties running out into the sea here. We were standing at the end of them. In fact, in one particular shot, Darren looked like he was standing on the actual lake itself. At least he was professing to everybody that he was walking on water. But anyway, we can't even see sight nor sound of them. And we were hoping to use this particular old fence that's running into the sea as a lead-in line, but the strength of that sun at the moment really is way too strong to try and get any decent shots. Look, we'll post anything after this if we do get anything, and hopefully we'll be able to get back to Ross Castle to get some decent shots before the end of the day. Talk to you in a while. I'm on the jetty here near Ross Castle. The sun, as you can see, is after dropping down over the McGillicuddy Reeks. There is some colour left in the sky, but unfortunately when we got here, very hard to pick out any foreground. All the boats are kept well away from the actual jetty itself. It seems that not much activity going on here because the walkways to get out here, and I'll show you a clip of that now, are all well, waterlogged. They're at least 6 inches underwater. We've the wellies on, a landscape photographer's best friend, and we were able to get out here, but very hard to get composition, and we couldn't even get shots of the light and not that there's an awful lot of it on Ross Castle, but because to try and get to Ross Castle you have to go out a certain distance under the tree level, the leaf level, but unfortunately the water has pushed you right back, so the trees are between you and Ross Castle. So look, we have had a great day here in Killarney. We certainly won't complain. We got some pretty decent shots. I suppose we're always comparing it to the last time we were here, the best time that we were here, but today was pretty decent as well. It's always a great landscape location. If you like what you saw, please give us a like. It really does help develop the channel. And until the next time, from Daz and myself, enjoy yourselves, keep safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.